Now, we're going to put our floors in here. So we need to be a little bit clever about our floors. So let me bring across the diagram here. So, right, what we've got here is, if you like, a slab that's underneath, and the external part of the floor is coming through onto that slab. And let's just come down here. Again, there seems to be kind of a throughway there. So that's a level access going right the way through. So we want our doors to arrive at that level as well. Um, okay, so that's an interesting little way of going about that. And so if we were going to solve that here in the model, the solution to it really is to put in two floors. Um, Now, floors normally act on a level, and they work downwards from that level. Now, we do have a little parameter that allows us to bypass that because we're going to have to put in a floor slightly higher above here and slightly lower above here. So I'm going to have to rename that tag, I think. I don't particularly want to put in a new level as such because I just don't think it's going to be crowded, and I just don't think it's going to be worth it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go over to my architecture tab and my old pal, the reference plane here. And I'm going to put in a reference plane. I'm just going to put it in nominally in around here. All right, now I'll just go back to this and we'll zoom in here a little bit. Okay, so I want that to be about 50 mil below that level. All right, it's 50 mil below that level. So I'm going to create a slab that will come out here, and that'll be the part that'll extend out in front of the building, and could also form a path that goes the whole way around the building as well. In here now, this is slightly different. So normally for a raised floor, what some contractors will do is that they'll actually pour in a very light kind of slab on the bottom here, and they'll build their tassel walls up off of that. Okay, so that's one way of going about it. We've decided to take a slightly different route because our floors are going to arrive in panels, pre-made panels, more or less, and we want a good solid footing for them. As I said, the reason we're putting in two tassel walls here is because we're going to use this floor for dancing, and we want plenty of support there. Okay. Now, the guys in TDS might want you to do this a slightly different way, and that's fine. If they do, we can come back in and make our changes here. But what I'm going to do is now I'm going to construct two floors. So it's going to be an underfloor, which will be about 100 mil of concrete, which will go through here, 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 and poke out there as well. And then on top of that, I'm going to create our timber floor. So that's the strategy we're going to use. And the reason I put the reference plane in here is 50 because that's going to be the top of the underfloor. And then I'd probably use maybe 175 joists or something like that. So that'll come up here. Now, there are a couple of little foibles with doing something like that, particularly when we move our finished floor level off. Um, the positioning of the base of our doors and things like that will always kind of try and go and hit a level. But again, we've got a parameter which we can adjust maybe to get over that. So that's my strategy there for the moment. And I think in the next video now, I'll get cracking and see, and we'll do that. We'll just see how it works out.